My man.
Oh, that banana. Hooved. How are we all? Oh, that was a quiet response. Glad you're doing well. Shit.
You guys good?
Just so you guys know, I might be getting a call from my daughter while we're here, so if you don't mind,
Love it.
I might take a couple seconds.
Well, Tyson, congrats on the win. How deep you get into that bottle of Howlerhead so far?
Not very far. I'll polish that off before the interviews. But not these ones. That's not very good, but I'll get into it tonight.
Well, at Media Day you said you were expecting... Oh, is
No,
this the
it's
call?
all right. I'll wait till you're finished. Though.
Well, at Media Day you said you were expecting like a quick fight like this, at least action-packed. So is this exactly how you foresaw this fight playing out against Harry?
Nah, never. I always expect to go the 15 minutes. If you expect it to be the 10 seconds, it's going to be you're in for a fucking long fight. Sorry for swearing.
You're okay.
Yeah, so... I just pictured, like, man, you have no idea how many times we practiced like that backwards jab, and I saw him. I'm not a psychologist, but I saw him yesterday pacing back and forward in the weigh-ins. Media was pretty rough on him, and you know, he's. I said I hated him, but he's a very, very good dude. I met him a couple of times, and he's a very nice guy. And this is a very ruthless sport, and who knows, he might get cut after this one. That's why there was a lot of nervous energy. So I said, if I get the bonus, I'll give him 10K.
Oh, really?
100%.
Well, the snapping jab that dropped him, you said you drilled that a lot. What from Harry did you see in like either his past fights or tape or whatever led you to believe that you could take advantage of that?
Well, it was the backwards jab, so he likes to overextend and rush. So it was more just to keep it in his face. But yeah, I just thought there would be a lot of nervous energy at first, so I thought he was going to really overextend and try and swing. You know, when someone's nervous and their back's against the wall, they're going to try and come hurt you if they're not able to control that energy. So, yeah, I was just ready for it. He swung pretty hard on that first left hook, and I knew that I just needed to kick back, relax. I heard everything from Eugene, even though the Utah crowd was amazing and loud. So, yeah, thank you to all the team at City Kickboxing that allowed me to practice those moves that worked perfect, and I'm always happy when you're able to execute exactly what the coaches taught you.
Well, I was going to ask that you seemed pretty emotional and fired up when you heard the Salt Lake crowd after the fight. Is it going to be hard if Dana calls and says, hey, we want you to fight in the Apex again?
Oh, no. I love fighting, but there's nothing like fighting in front of that crowd, man. And obviously the bigger octagon, there's more room to move around. So I'm happy to fight wherever. I want to get one more in before the end of the year. Christmas is coming up. We're going to Paris, so those flights are expensive.
And I think the biggest star coming out of this is Twitter loves your dad, especially tackling you in the octagon. They're all tweeting about him.
Did you see the ref almost stop him? The ref came over and tried to stop the fight. What's going on? Plus, yeah, he needs to relax with that. That's 150 kilos on top of you. So, yeah, well, I wasn't ready for that. We didn't train for that weight. Can I just quickly, team, is that all right? Thank you. Papa! Oh my gosh, my baby. How are you? Look at your long hair. Oh my gosh. Oh, Papa, why are you yelling? Oh my gosh. You want to see something funny? We're at Media Day. Oh, my baby. I can't wait to come home and see you, okay? All right, and if we get the bonus, you get a present. Oh, thank you for my flower, Baba. Thank you. Okay, let me call you afterwards, okay? Daddy's okay. I love you. Love you, Carter. See you, Briley. Here we come, Paris. Oh, thank you, Carter. I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you so much. They were doing laps of the. My wife gets anxious, so they were doing laps of block before the fight. She called me and she was sweating. She was like, "I'm just doing another lap."
Tyson, right over here.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard from any of the members of City Kickboxing, maybe Izzy or someone like that?
Oh no, I'm not that, bro. This is my first camp. We just gave a message to. We've got a group chat. We just sent a message. I can't wait to get back and start training straight away, man. I'm not going to blow out or anything, and I want to get back and help Busy out for his camp. So, obviously, there's a lot of guys coming up out of there that trained and helped me out with camp. Cam Ralston, Navajo. Brogan Anderson, these guys helped me out massively for this camp and plenty more. But like someone like Navajo, you've got to watch out. He's coming up on the MMA scene, and I just can't wait to get back and train, man. Obviously, a little break. I want to see my baby.
Of course. 2 in a row now. Are you ready for a step up in competition?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, I want to get one more out before the end of the year. I've said it a couple of times, but I'd love to get that 4 years back from Shogun. I don't know if that's early next year or where we're at, but I definitely want to get one more in before the end of the year. And Shogun's been on my mind for quite a while, so I wouldn't mind getting that one back under my belt.
Tyson over here.
Yes, ma'am.
Salt Lake City reporter. What do you think of Salt Lake's first ever UFC event? How'd you feel in Vivint Arena, and any altitude issues? Just take me through your mindset of Salt Lake.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to lie. The first couple of days, because I just came in and I was like, you know what? It is what it is. The altitude, whatever. I was breathing heavy. And there was like a couple of days, because you don't want to say it to anyone that you're like, shit, my lungs are pumping. But I tried to just put that to the back of my mind and trust that I was fit enough and done the hard work. So everything was good. I pushed. Obviously, it helps that the fight wasn't very long. So, but Salt Lake it's been one of my more favorite cities in USA that I've been to. Obviously, it makes a difference when I've seen all my family. Like there was like 30 of them that are here at the moment. They're all like, I don't know if you've seen my dad, and he's like a little bit out there. The rest of the family's like, he's the normal one. So it's been very nice out here, and like I just had to take a moment, and I'm so thankful that they cheered, because that could have been really embarrassing when I said make some noise and they all just stayed quiet. So thank you everyone for cheering, and I just had to really sit there and just I've been sitting in the room after the training. I've been sitting in my room meditating, seeing that crowd, and that was exactly how I pictured it. So thank you for the perfect night.
Tyson over here.
Yes, sir.
Amazing
you got
moment.
that Agent 47 going on.
Bro, look, man. I usually go white with a blue tie or something like that, but I changed it up.
No, you ain't killer tonight, eh?
No, I'm not thinking of a shot. No. Amazing moment with your daughter right there on the phone. That was great. Was that like a great source of motivation for you throughout this camp?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was tough as well, because she took her first steps in this camp. She turned a year old last week, and I've been almost away for 6 months this year. So it's been pretty hard, been rough, not gonna lie. And the first couple of weeks I got COVID during camp. Then my grandfather passed away, so it's been a rough camp. But they're just giving me a deeper why, man. Like, I'm just going home to see him, and I miss her so much. So I'm not going to talk about it too much because I don't want to cry again.
Well, I enjoyed that W with your 1-year-old, and have fun in Paris.
Thank you very much.
Tyson, congrats on the win.
Thank you, sir.
You're back better than ever. Shout out to that. Chito's got that big kick KO over Adam. Then you see Moreno with Kai. Now we got you with that front kick. What's going on with the kicks coming back and being the highlights of 2022?
I don't know, man. Not with the lighter weights anyway, man. Those guys are fast, but I like keeping that front kick out in front. Obviously, I don't even know if that's the first time I've used it in the fights, but I love that front kick. I use it a lot in training, but we've obviously practiced it a lot in this camp. And yeah, I just saw when he put his hands up after I chucked that jab out. I think he thought it was an eye poke at first, but I knew my hip fist was closed, so I gave him the nod like, fuck yeah, we're on, brother, because I'm still coming. So I chucked it up the middle after I saw his arms come up and just hit that sweet spot. So it's always nice when you hit that sweet spot. You can feel your toes just go dig right in.
Yeah, that was absolutely perfect. Is it something you're camping, you guys saw on tape or studied on your opponent?
Possibly. Like, I give it all to Huge, the stuff that we've worked on for sure. Like, We've gone over this, they're just, it's exactly what I thought that the camp would be. Harder than ever, and just masterful in the way that they use striking. And at first I felt a bit out of place, I think, because some of the stuff that they think is basic or fundamentals, I hadn't learnt yet. So it's been a real joy to be a student again.
Excellent, sir. Well, hard work pays off, and if you're still scratching your talent, then sky's the limit.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
There's one more. Shogun has said that probably be his last fight of his career.
Yeah.
Does that add anything to it, or are you just looking, you just want the win back against him?
I promised someone a couple fights ago that I would get it back for him. So that plus I got put out for 4 years. He's up on me, and I want to get that back. I'll tell you about the other reason after I fight him.
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you. Oh, yes.